Good morning. If you don't know who I am, I'm Suzanne Titkemeyer. I wrote for Pathos for nearly 10 years, a column called No Longer Quivering about evangelical quiverful movement and the foilables of all the different ministries there. If you want to do all the YouTubey things, I would like that. Subscribe, hit like, hit dislike if you don't like this, and I know more than a few of you will, so that's cool. I also wanted to say, don't harass the person that I'm answering here. Don't harass them. Don't try to fry their bacon. Don't do any of that. And I have to just say, this is a week where I've had pork chops, bacon, sausage, and last night we had, what was it? Pulled pork. So this has been a pork filled week. So I have to talk about something in detail because I'm seeing somebody is throwing it out like it's a mental failing of some sort, a moral failing of some sort, I should say. What am I talking about? The whole tooth. My missing tooth, my missing incisor. Somebody is trying to say that not having a tooth is some sort of morality thing or some kind of issue with the kind of person you are. I just want completely to disabuse everybody of that. I have mast cell activation disorder. I was diagnosed back in '06. That was a long time ago. I've dealt with it since. I've done biologics, the whole 9 yards. The problem for me is that not everything you can do is effective. This is a direct result of mast cell, as well as I have one in the very back that I've lost. Um, both times it was pretty awful. This one is the one I'm going to talk about because it keeps saying all this crap about my tooth. So here's the whole tooth. Back, I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago, one day, half my incisor fell out. It just kind of sloughed off, and I'm looking at it going, I didn't even feel it hurting. What's going on here? So I went to the dentist, and basically what they ended up doing was they did a root canal, and they put in a post to hold the tooth through my jaw, and they did build up and put a cap on it. It was quite costly, even with good insurance. It was a quite costly venture. It's the same thing I had done about the same time back here. Can you guess what happened to me? Because of the mast cell, my body went into rejection mode and rejected the posts. And I ended up losing both teeth as a result, this one, that one. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I got desperately ill both times, swollen up just horribly, 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 with the body rejecting the filler that was used on the teeth that was used and the post. I ended up losing both teeth, the post, and having to have medicine inserted down in there and had to take 2 or 3 different kinds of antibiotics. It was a mess. It was right up there with having MRSA as far as painful and difficulty dealing with it. Apparently, with some mast cell people, their bodies reject anything you put in that isn't real. I can't even be around colognes, other people's colognes. Smoking, all kinds of things set me off. And I'm guessing if I ever had to have it implanted, anything, it would be a disaster. And I know I'm looking at a hip replacement at some point. So it's not a moral failing. I try not to judge it a bit. My husband doesn't have many teeth left because his have just fallen out. He's had dental work done, extensive dental work. So now he has dentures and you can't tell, except when he pulls them out. And I'm not ready to go the denture mode for just two mere teeth. It's just not worth it. I see how painful they are for him, how they distract him, how he has to take them out frequently. I don't want that. So I will just go with my missing incisor. And that's how it's going to be. If somebody's offended by that, they're personally offended by that. I am not personally offended by that, or even call it out. Yeah, I have no tooth. Yeah, I have mast cell, and those two things have clashed heads, and so that's why I have no tooth, and that's why I'm going to continue to have no tooth. Well, I'm not going to do an implant. If they try to put an implant in, my body would just reject it. It's very, very likely that's what would go on. And like I said, I'm not ready to do a bridge or get just one single tooth done. So don't be listening to that gossiping pile of bacon. Just let him do his thing, knit or please. I mean, he's busy saying these things left and right. And by I mean knit or please, it's those of us who are in fiber arts that say that it's Knitter. So I'm not calling him a negative word. I'm just saying, just don't be ridiculous about it. Okay, you guys, I'll see you later. That's the whole truth of the matter.